Assalamu alaikum friends, how are you? Are you fine? I hope so. Friends, we have learned previously about set. Okay, how to denote a set, notation of a set, some key points of a set. Okay, and in this lecture we will learn about the types of set, all types of set, probably all types of set. Okay, the number one first type of set is singleton set, or you can say that's singleton set. The proper pronunciation is singleton set. Having single element, okay? This set means having single element, okay? Just like A is equal to 1, okay? So this set is called singleton set, or B is equal to 0. So this is also singleton set, okay? Number second type is null set or empty set or void set, or also vacant set, okay? This set means a set contains no any element, just like A contains nothing. Also this can be denoted by without brackets, just like this, okay? Phi, okay? The name of this symbol is phi. Phi is a Greek letter using in mathematics as a to denote the empty set, okay? Empty set. You can also write empty set like this, you can also write like this. So empty or vacant or void or empty or null set means containing no any element, okay? Note, it is identity of every set. Null set is identity of every set, okay? But for example of a null set, which example denotes the null set? I am giving you example that a set of natural numbers less than 1, set of natural numbers less than 1 is called null set. You know, natural numbers is 1, 2, 3 up to infinity, but if I am saying that natural numbers less than 1, then the set is called null set, okay? Because there is no any element less than 1 in the natural set. Understood? So let's move further. And the next type is third type, subset, okay? Subset means two sets said to be subsets of each other if just like two sets A and B. So A and B can be subsets of each other if the set A contains some elements of set B. It can be denoted by just like that. A is a subset of, this is a symbol for subset. So example is, let's suppose A is a 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, and B is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you know that some elements of A are in elements of B. So A is a subset of B. Understood now? Okay. But how to find all possible subsets? This is our next video. I will make next video on how to find all possible subsets of a given set. But for now, this is called subset, okay? Moving further, fourth one is, but before moving further, I want to tell you that subtypes of subset. There are two subtypes of subset, which is improper subset and proper subset. improper subset. Okay, these are two subtypes of a subset. So what is improper subset? Improper subset means when two sets are equal. Okay, two sets are equal, then A is the improper subset of B. This is a symbol for C, just like C, this is the symbol for improper subset. Okay, so A is the improper subset of B. Also B is the improper subset because these are both equal, so also B is the improper subset of A. Okay, we can write also this, just like A is 1 comma 2 and B is 2 comma 1. So these are both equal. If these are both equal, then A is a improper subset of B or B is a improper subset of A. Moving further to define proper subset. Proper subset. You know, proper subset is if at least one element of A contains in B, then B is called the proper subset of A. Just like A is A, B, C and B is A, D, E. So only one element of B, this one element of B is present in the set of A. So B can be proper subset of B can be proper subset of A. Okay, B can be proper subset of A. Now moving further to these types of sets. Number fourth is, because number third was subset and number fourth is power set. Power set. Power set can be denoted by like this, power set. Okay, this is the notation of power set. Power set means the number of all possible subsets or a set of all possible subsets of a set enclosed by parenthesis. Just like a set have 1, 2, this is a set. All subsets of this set is first of all empty set, then 1, then 2, then 1 comma 2. These are all possible subsets of 1 and 1 comma 2. So the power set of A will be a massive set of containing all these subsets. Okay, I think you understood now. So moving further, the fifth type is universal set. Universal set. Universal set means having all elements under consideration or as a whole, denoted by U. Denoted by U. Just like A have 1 and 2 and B set have 2 comma 3. So universal set will be 1, 2, 3. Because universal set is a set having containing all the elements of given sets. It has 2 elements, it has also 2 elements, but 2 is same, so 1, 2, 3 are total elements, so this will be universal set. Understood? Now the sixth type is disjoint set. Okay, disjoint set. If the intersection of two sets is null, then these two sets called disjoint sets. Let's suppose two sets are A and B. So if the intersection of A and B is null, then A and B are called disjoint sets. Example, I am giving example. A is 1 comma 2 and B is A comma B. You know, these are both different sets and the intersection means to take the same numbers or same elements. So A intersection B is no any same element in these both sets, so this will be equal to empty set. Okay, understood? Now moving further, overlapping set. The seventh one is overlapping. Overlapping set. Overlapping set. What is overlapping set? Intersection of two sets is not null, but it gives us another set. Then these sets are called overlapping set. Let's suppose if the intersection of A and B is not null, but it is giving us another set C. So these A and B are called overlapping set. I am giving the example. If A is A, B, C, and if B is A, 1, 2, so when A intersection B, we will operate intersection on A and B, then it will give us only A. Okay, so we can denote C is equal to A, just like we are denoting A intersection B is equal to C. So this is another set, different set, differ from this and this. So this is called overlapping sets. Understood? I hope you understood. Now number 8 is exhaustive set. Exhaustive set. So when we operate union on two sets and it gives the universal set as in the answer, so these two sets are called exhaustive set. Just like when we operate union on A and B and they are giving us universal set, then these are called exhaustive set. Just like 1 and 2, A is equal to A and B is equal to B and C, and universal set is equal to A, B, C. So when we now operate union on A and B, A union B, it is clear that it will give us universal set. It will give us universal set. If it gives universal set, then these are called A and B are called exhaustive set. Understood? I hope you understood. Now the last type is ninth one, sales of set. Okay, sales of set. When we intersect two sets, intersection is null, and when we union two sets, it is universal set, then these are called sales of set. It means there are two sets A and B, A comma B, there are two sets. If we are operating intersection on A and B and they are giving null set, and on same sets if we are operating union and now they are giving universal set, so A and B are called sales of set. These are called sales of set. Okay then students, these are the types of sets. I hope you like the video. If you like, then subscribe my channel. Next video is for the operations of set. Okay, operations of set. We will discuss operations of set like union, intersection, difference, complement, Cartesian product, okay, symmetric difference. So stay connected for next video and subscribe my channel.